The special population that I researched was students with color blindness. All color is seen in relativity to other colors. When we see color, we are looking at light waves that are bouncing off objects. So if an object is red, all the colors that are of light are absorbed into that object except red, which is reflected back to your eyes. Once it reaches your eyes, it goes back to the retina, where there's rods and cones, which are special light receptive cells, and it tells your brain what you're looking at. In color blindness, the rods and cones either do not function at all or do not function normally, and rods and cones see a variety of colors. So you might not be able to see red or yellow or blue or green, and there's a variety of different color blindness. These different kinds of color blindness are red and green, where you can't tell the difference between red and green. There's also variations of blue and yellow color blindness, and very rarely you have people who have total color blindness where they can't see any color. Educators can do a variety of things to help their students who are colorblind. Firstly, there are lenses and different apps that students can use to help them differentiate colors. And even though students might be colorblind, it's not that they don't see any color, they just see it differently. So as educators, especially as visual educators, we can explain that everyone sees color differently, even people who have normal vision, quote unquote normal vision. You can use inclusive palettes that are bold and are differentiated. You can use high contrast print, label all your items, including especially items that are color specific. So if we're using red to show stop, or green to inform go, you should also accompany it by the word. Always try to seat these students in well-lit areas and check that your digital resources are accessible. Also check worksheets for color issues where patterns or labels might rely heavily on color. In my specific lesson plan, I labeled all the colors that I used with the color name. I used high contrast black and white print, and I chose to explore creative use of color to emphasize that even though everyone sees color differently, that's okay and that should be celebrated, because that's part of the artistic experience, is that we can use creative color however we would like.